Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the middleweight bout between Alen Amedovski versus Yaozong. So both of these guys' names kind of mess with my throat a little bit right here, but it is what it is. Hard pronunciations, at least for me, at least right now. Maybe my throat dry, I don't know what it is, but Alen Amedovski versus Yaozong. Now it's getting a little bit better, but still struggling a little bit with saying it. Like, it might not come out like it's struggling, but I'm feeling like I'm struggling by saying the name. But how's this fight right here? Kind of easy to lean to Alen Amedovski, but all I'm saying this to say this is that I'm picking Yaozong in this one. I feel like Alen Amedovski kind of, in the point where his ceiling's kind of there. You don't see this guy as a guy that's going to make any type of waves in the division. And I don't think Yaozong really going to make any waves in the division. But when you look at Yaozong, he's 26. I think he spent like 2-3 years out of the UFC or at least out of the cage because of a positive drug test. Had 2 losses, but yeah, so it's like a little bit of issue there. But the guy only had like 3 fights coming into the UFC. And then 4 more experienced fighters, older fighters. And at a heavyweight, now he dropped it down to middleweight. Took some time off, so you gotta realize that this is a young fighter. And look at like what the last card, or the card prior to the last card, we had Nick Moreno come in here and beat Alexa Kamor. And Kamor wasn't like no super stud, but he at least came in and looked good, got some wins, and looked solid enough to beat Nick Moreno, who looked like straight trash when he came in. But again, a young fighter, took some time off for whatever reason it may be, and actually work on stuff. And I feel like that could be a case with Yaozong in this one. Like, he put some time away working. Like, yes, it was because of suspension, but probably it was only 10 months suspension, so some other time probably was spent training, cutting weight, finding your right weight class and right stuff. And going because Alen Amedovski, it's like I'm saying, oh, Yaozong made so much improvement. It's not, you don't need so much improvement to beat Alen Amedovski. Not to say he's a bad fighter, but he's not a good fighter, is all I'm gonna say. A guy that just got a couple knockout wins over bums on his record, and just swings and throw punches. That's all he does. He does got some basic okay grappling, but obviously in the Jocko fight showed that his wrestling defense needed a lot of work. He got hit with a learning curve. Maybe he goes back and work on something. But I'm gonna trust a younger guy who's 6'3", taller, with like 4 inches taller. Well, 5'10" versus 6'3", so 4 inches taller, giving him like 3 inches to reach, even though he's a taller man. But I'm gonna go with the younger man. Seems like he's got some motivation behind him, and if he's training at a good gym, Tiger Muay Thai, so striker should be looking cleaner, looking polished. And you can come in with some decent training and some decent fundamentals. It's not hard to beat a guy like Alen Amedovski. It's easier to say from talking to beat a guy like that, but as far as I see it, in reality of things, you staying clean and fundamentals, stay to your basics, you should be able to beat a guy like that pretty easy. Stick a jab on him, keep peppering the jab. When he's loading up for these big shots and winging these big shots, or just not be there to be hit, let him tire himself out and pat, move, pat, move, pat, move. Fake, make him load up, come over the top, or come like right down the center, touch him. Like, just touch him, don't be there to be hit. He just load him a shot. He's not fighting technical, he fights sloppy. He just comes out there, feints and throws wide looping hooks like a straight can. A can swinging cans at you. A can swinging kegs at you. So that's what he is. He's a nobody. Until he fights otherwise, that's just how I see it, and that's what he is, as far as from my perspective. But I feel like if Yaozong has been putting any bit of good, decent work, he should be able to come in here, fight a clean, smart fight, use his reach, or use his height, and really just use longer punches. Even though he won't have the reach, he still have the leg reach. And he did have some pretty good leg kicks against Rashad Coulter, so maybe throw some leg kicks in there, stick a jab, trip the legs, and take away some of the power out of Amedovski punches. Maybe slam the body kicks in there, leg kicks, teeps, and just be long. Even though you're giving the reach, you still could be long with your kicks, still be long with your jab, because the guy's swinging wide looping shots. You're gonna be shorter with the jab. I mean, be straighter to the point. And I can see a knockout. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go a little bit bold with this goal. I'm already going bold by picking Yaozong at this point, or Yaozong at this point. But I'm gonna go with a finish to be even more, a little bit wild with one. But it's really not wild, because who is Alen Amedovski again? Who is this man? Nobody. But I'm gonna go with Yaozong, a guy that's still probably gonna be bringing the heavyweight size with him to a stint. Like, I used to fight heavyweight, so probably gonna bring a little bit of power with him, being from that size. And it's coming there, be cleaner, be tactical, and more tactical. Not super technical, because I don't think he's all that or nothing, but cleaner, more tactical, be shorter on his shots, fight smart, and beat Amedovski to the punch, and break him down over the course of rounds, and then be able to stop him in the 3rd round. Maybe start even mixing some Muay Thai clinches in there. We start got a tire fighter laboring, keep pepper him up, leaning on him, pulling on him, dragging him down, landing knees to the body, elbows, just wearing him down, and then been able to put him away in the third round. So in this one, I got Yaozong Hu via third round TKO.